Lex Work Ltd has developed a tail gas-fired power plant project as main contractor for Columbian Tiszai Carbon Ltd, which has been accomplished within 12 months from the signature of the contract until the mechanical completion. The main parameters of the power plant are: the nominal capacity is 9.78 MW, the primary energy source is tail gas as waste material as a result of carbon production and natural gas. There are two boilers. One boiler is the part of the current technology and the other boiler is a newly built one. There is one alternator which has the voltage of 6.3 kilowatts and it functions on 50 Hz. The lifetime of the plant is 20 years. As main contractor, the authorization and planning was also made by TLW Ltd. A part of the key equipments were second-hand units. The AEG Canis condensating type maximum 17.1 MW capacity steam turbine was manufactured in Nuremberg in 1971. It was overhauled in 1985. Then after 7 years of operation, it was stopped and dismantled from one of DSM's chemical plant due to its replacement with a bigger capacity turbine. The turbine was stored appropriately in a warehouse for 15 years. The condensing type steam turbine was overhauled and assembled at the original manufacturing plant in Nuremberg by Siemens, according to the service contract with Siemens Power Generation Brno division. TLV has dismantled and transported to Hungary the GEC Alstom alternator unit with oil system from the BASF hydrogen plant in Hartlepool, United Kingdom. The 22 MW capacity alternator was made in 1971, which was fully overhauled and ruined in 1993, was stopped in 1997, then it was appropriately preserved at the plant. The alternator generated electricity in 1,500 round per minute on 11 kilowatt in the UK. These equipments were overhauled in Hungary. The site works of the power plant construction was started on the 3rd December 2007 with the foundation works of the turbine building. One of the most critical activity of the project was delivered on 16th April 2007 by lifting the highly overweight rotating machines and main equipment. Firstly, the overhauled and assembled turbine was put into the foundation, then the 20-ton crane and its crane crab. The alternator stator was lifted, which weighs 35 tons. It was followed by lifting the gearbox between the turbine and the alternator. Finally, the 7-ton capacity oil tank was put into its place. turbine, gearbox, alternator train installation and the oil system precision adjustment was made by Lex Work Ltd's experts, supervised by Siemens Bruno. The construction of the newly built boiler was to take place right next to the continuously operating oil boiler, which required great attention and discipline from the workforce and the project management. The online vibration monitoring system sensors of the turbo set was installed by TLW's specialists. Some of the main milestones of the project: filling up the control oil and the lube oil system, preparation work for steam inlet procedure and first steam inlet. This was made on 19th September 2008. The commissioning of the recirculating cooling water system, the condenser, the ejector, and the vacuum preparation was all successful at the first trial. After the obligatory overspeed protection tests and the first synchronizations, the tail gas-fired power plant was generating approximately 0.5 megawatt electricity on 50 Hz for the domestic network. By increasing the capacity of the carbon plant with 35% and installing the tail gas-fired power plant, Columbian Tiszai Carbon Ltd became one of the largest and the most efficient carbon plant in the world. The controlling of the power plant is made by computer-driven process control, which is integrated into and governed by the plant's DCS system. The newly finished and installed production line and tail gas-fired power plant was opened by Kevin Boyle, President and CEO of Columbian Chemicals Company.